Hi, I'm Ed Hooks Jr. I want to give you 3 reasons you should not sell your home right now, and maybe one why you should. Input costs continue to rise. We're going to see costs of labor and materials to produce a new house continue to rise. What this means is over time, the cost of the new home is going to rise as well. However, for the moment, market prices are decreasing. Depending on your neighborhood, you could experience a 6 to 15% decline in where agents think the price should be and the actual settlement cost will be for a buyer right now. The third reason you should not sell your home right now is that taking cash out of your property and putting it into the bank is going to erode the value of the cash. So before you sell your house, make sure you have a plan for where you're going to put that money to work. We'll take a look at the perspective that we should be viewing our particular situation from, as well as the typical recession graph and what it looks like for a recovery. Your plan for your future, where you need to move, when you need to move, should always dictate your best strategy. So costs are going up, prices are going down. We don't know how far down they go. It will depend on the wider economic conditions of the recession that is being created right now and what your personal needs are for moving yourself forward into the future. Inflation means erosion of dollars. So a dollar in the bank today could easily turn into 80 cents next year. With inflation running between 8 and 20% now, based on last year's increases in property values, the current stated positions from the economists, we know that $1 is going to turn into 90 cents or 80 cents next year. So inflation is really stealing money from us. We don't want to take money from a home sale and put it into a bank where it will become less valuable. I like buying real estate in inflationary times because we can leverage the money. We can put down 20% dollars and have 100% of the asset appreciation versus putting money in the bank and watching it disappear. Perspective is important. What we see on the graphic that's on the screen right now is over time, you'll see the green line is going up and it takes legs down, it takes legs back up. Over time, the green line is rising from left to right on the graph. If we focus in on the red box in the middle of the screen, that is the media's perspective on life. Maintain your perspective based on your needs to move about, to deploy capital assets or not, and don't get bogged down in the media hype. The sky is not falling. Nobody's going to die. But you want to take care of the money and the assets you have. Take into consideration every factor with a professional as you make your game plan. Should you sell or should you buy? Or should you buy and sell? The 10-year recovery graph is virtually the same from every recessionary period we have had in history. There's no reason to believe that it will not continue in this form. What we don't know, the variables about this, are how low will the prices go before they start going back up and the recovery actually completes. With inflation as a component of the current recessionary time, to get back in this graph from a $200,000 value on the left side of the trough to the $200,000 value on the right side of the trough, depending on that period of time, that $200 on the right could be worth 10, 20, 40% less than the $200 on the left. So even though the price goes down and then comes back up, the values that we're going to receive when we sell later are going to be less valuable. Depending on when in the future I might have planned to make a move with my current home, it might make sense to look at it very strongly right now. The sale price that you pull out of it today is very likely going to be more than the bottom of the trough. And then when the sale price that you get today turns into the sale price at that value in the future, bottoming off of the trough, it will be less valuable dollars that we're going to take in. So very quickly, we've discussed 3 reasons that we do not want to sell our home today. And we've also looked at the perspectives from what's going on economically versus what our personal needs are, that there may be very good reasons that you should consider selling your house right away, and probably sooner rather than later. Now, you definitely don't want to take cash out of the property and put it in the bank. You want to buy more land if you can buy land. But the conclusion here is that if you have a reason to make a personal move, to take cash out of a property and redeploy the asset somewhere else, or if you have a personal need that you need to be moving on somewhere else within the next few years, you probably want to get moving sooner rather than later. Call me. I'd love to start a game plan with you.
If you're a real estate agent and wants more from your business, we invite you to partner with us and implement proven production strategies with the support of real estate industry titans.